Why you emotional? You emotional. About to address a boxing star who is pretty emotional right now. First off, shout out to K Dot. I've never been to a concert, but I really want to see that dude in person in his hometown. But Shakur Stevenson, best defensive boxing hands down. He's getting a little emotional. He's been on The Last Stand where he surprised me. He said he's rooting for Charlo over Canelo, which makes zero sense because his boy, Bud Crawford, dismantled Spence, and Spence is Charlo's boy. So aren't you going to be on Bud's side? Why are you going to be on the opposition side? So that's not adding up. And when Bud got the knockdowns on Spence, he looked into the crowd and him and Charlo were chatting back and forth. He's like, yeah, you gonna get the same smoke. I'm gonna show you. And I believe if Bud faces Charlo, he just has more skills. And he's not really going up too much in weight, only going up one weight class. He'll definitely defeat the other Texas guy. But Shakur also went on $1 million worth of game and he was talking hella smack about Frank Martin and talking about the money he's made in fights. Hey man, you don't talk about another man's pockets. You can't do that. I don't care how big of a star you are. You can't do that. And the thing is, which didn't make sense to me, it's like Devin Haney, undisputed champ, he has all the belts at 135. Shakur, you just got to 135. He did lowball you, but you kind of have to take that fight, right? And if you don't take that fight, which he didn't, then you can't talk about Frank Martin the way you did. Doesn't matter if it's a 50-50 split, 60-40 split. You didn't accept the fight with Haney, and Frank Martin didn't accept the fight with you. So come on, man. You got to do better than that. But again, we've seen him go on TMZ also. He's begging for the Tank fight. And thing what I like about Tank, yeah, he doesn't have the best opposition, but he doesn't call out no names. And I think that's because of his legal history. He's been in the pen before. So, he's a hood man. Like, don't get me wrong, Shakur, he's a hood man also. But Tank don't say no names. Tank don't say no names. He just knocks you out. And Shakur, yeah, he went on TMZ asking for the Tank fight. And he's asked for Kambosos fight, Lomachenko fight. Nobody wants to fight him. Yes, his defense is immaculate, like a young Floyd. But I just feel like if he gets in the ring with Tank, it's going to be night for Shakur. But I do feel like he'll hold his own. But Tank is just a different beast, man. He's just a different beast. I feel like the only fight at 135 that makes sense for Shakur is Tank. But it doesn't seem like Tank is going to make that fight happen. We all know Tank, he's a superstar. Wherever he goes, he sells out. He could go to have a fight in Wyoming. He's going to sell that out. He could have a fight in New Hampshire. He's going to sell that out. That's just Tank. He's the mega star of boxing. But for Shakur, this is the route he needs to take, which is going to build him up into a star. He needs to go up to 140. I know he only had one fight at 135, but nobody wants to fight him there. Go up to 130 and fight those sharks up there. The Teos, the Progres, the Haneys. And then maybe, just maybe, Tank might follow y'all and come handle business. But it's your boy Jayo. We have a huge boxing fight next week, Canelo and Charlo. I'm going to give y'all a preview of that in a couple days. Please subscribe. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Please like. You already know what it is. Fight time.